So, you're Cassandra. Welcome. Here, a belated wedding gift for my husband's new bride.
No, thank you.
You're quite rude. You know that.
So? You're here to kill me anyway. That dress is my funeral shroud. Why mock me, Clytemnestra?
Mock you? I'm the one being mocked. Agamemnon taunts me with you. Still, I can see why. Your youth and beauty. Never mind, he would have tired of you eventually. Or perhaps you reminded him of Iphigenia. But you will never replace her.
I don't intend to. Your husband saw me as a war spoil, nothing more. A princess for the king, because my mother was too old.
Too old? But you're right. Youth prevails, as does beauty. Helen.
Hers is a terrible beauty.
What? Yes. I wonder if I had been kidnapped by Paris, would Agamemnon have convinced Menelaus to rescue me?
You already know.
But that was Helen. Be careful of her, Cassandra. She enjoys the scent and treachery.
And you don't. You lured Agamemnon into Bath and hacked him to death. Accused me of sleeping with him. Hypocrite. You slept with Odysseus while your husband was in Troy.
Which I wouldn't have done if not for my damn stepsister. And Agamemnon deserved to die for killing Iphigenia and bringing you into our house. Do you know what I asked him as I killed him? Why? Why did he leave me for Helen? Why did he murder our daughter? Why did he bring you into our house here? And he didn't answer. No regret, no apology. If he had shown a little remorse, I might have spared his life. Perhaps I will be as merciful with you.
Liar. I saw the blood-stained bath even before the city gates opened. I saw our corpses displayed before our people. But they won't forgive you, or Odysseus.
So, I rule here, not Agamemnon, and certainly not Odysseus. Do you know who a woman's best friends are? Power and self-reliance. Love no one but yourself, and no one can ever hurt you.
Is that really true? What about Iphigenia? You still love her. And Orestes and Electra, her brother and sister, don't you love them?
Electra is too much like her father. Better that she stay away than stare at me with those accusing eyes.
What about Orestes? He will murder you and Odysseus. Electra looks for him even now.
Orestes? He's carrion. If this is your prophecy, it's misguided.
You know I'm telling the truth.
All I know is that your ramblings are better suited to a fortune-telling booth at the carnival.
Orestes isn't dead. You'll see him again. In 7 years.
Then perhaps I should find him first and kill him and Electra.
You can't change your fate.
You don't think the future can be changed?
The end result will be the same.
How defeatist. So that's it. You accept your death.
I've already felt the sharp blows, tasted the blood in my mouth. What does it matter? I've nothing left. My parents, brothers, sisters, all murdered or enslaved.
Cannot your precious Apollo save you?
The gods have abandoned me.
The gods have abandoned us. We are the new gods now, deciders of our own fates.
That is what the gods would have us believe. Instead, they make fools of you and me.
Watch your tongue. Iphigenia used to have long hair just like yours. You don't deserve it.
Am I a slave now? Or do I mourn my death?
You're a slave to your destiny and to your gods.
Just as you are enslaved to your vengeance. Are we really so different?
If my gods are the gods of retaliation, so be it. Still, your warning haunts me. Perhaps your madness is a gift.
You were curious about me, about the rumours.
If only you might foretell Helen's fate.
You already know. She will remain unaffected by this war, oblivious to our sufferings. You want to murder her, but you can't bring yourself to do it.
If I kill her, then whom will I hate?
Am I a worthy substitute?
I don't know.
Why prolong this act? Kill me now if you want.
No. I want you to beg for your life. Don't deny me this.
And if I refuse, would it anger you? Would you threaten me?
I want your screams to drown out the memory of Iphigenia's cries. This was Iphigenia's wedding dress. Why do you refuse to wear it?
And whom would I marry? Hades?
Whom do you prefer?
No man or woman. I am a priestess of Apollo. Or I was, until your husband raped me. You were right to cut off my hair, expose my shame. The only choices are death or exile, and death is far easier.
Agamemnon only knew brutality. You and I were both brides of deceit. Now do you understand why I had to kill him? It wasn't just this war, Helen, or you. For 10 long years I've had time to plan, to avenge Tantalus. If only he'd been there to warn us, perhaps I could have saved him.
Your fates would be unchanged. Why can't you understand that?
You still have time to change yours. Here, leave. I'm giving you a chance to alter your future.
Don't taunt me.
You ungrateful witch! I give you a chance to escape and you refuse. Why? Don't you want to live? What if I decide to kill you now? This is your funeral ceremony. If it can't be Iphigenia's wedding gown, what else can it be? Put it on.
If this is what you want. There. Now, what will you do?
Should I just slit your throat or cut off your head?
Do what you will.
It would be easier if you had just left, or even better if you had never arrived. Then you wouldn't see me like this. I've become a monster. I talk of power, strength, revenge, all have accumulated in what you see before you now. You will die still young, still beautiful. I won't be so lucky. If Orestes is to kill me, so be it. I'm already prepared for hell. It can't be any worse than what I've endured on earth.
Clytemnestra.
This is farewell. Aegisthus will be the one to kill you, not I. In truth, I never had a quarrel with you, only Agamemnon and Helen. May the gods be merciful to your soul.
And may they forgive you.
I don't think they will. But thank you.